Have you ever found yourself constantly walking on eggshells around someone, unsure of what will set them off? You try to make peace, to understand, but their behavior keeps draining your energy, leaving you confused, even questioning your own worth. Narcissists, with their insatiable need for attention and validation, are exhausting to deal with, but what if you could see through the facade and regain your peace? What if you had a way to protect yourself from their manipulation? The Stoics, with their deep understanding of human nature, offer timeless wisdom to not only spot a narcissist, but to handle them with dignity and strength. In this guide, we will break down the tools and strategies to handle narcissists, and in doing so, you will discover your own power to stay grounded, no matter the chaos they try to create. Section 1. Spotting the Narcissist. Recognizing the signs. Narcissists are often skilled at hiding their true nature, but they can't fully mask their need for control and validation. They may present as charming or charismatic at first, but this is often a tactic to draw you in. They seek admiration, often exaggerating their accomplishments or belittling others to inflate their sense of self-importance. You might feel drained after spending time with them, as if they've siphoned off your emotional energy. Take John's story, for instance. He once befriended someone who appeared confident and magnetic. At first, the person's praise seemed harmless, even flattering. But over time, John noticed how the praise was always self-serving, always tied to how amazing his new friend was. His friend belittled others constantly, never taking responsibility for their mistakes. John found himself questioning his own emotions and his worth around this person. Slowly, he started feeling more like a prop in their life, a mere reflection of their grandeur. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Understanding the narcissist's patterns, without getting caught in their cycle, is your first step toward empowerment. Section 2. Expose the false image. Narcissists thrive on the image they create, whether it's a facade of success, charm, or self-importance. They rely heavily on what others think of them, so exposing the falseness of their persona is a powerful tool. When you stop participating in the admiration of their constructed image, you strip away their power. Sophia experienced this with her colleague. This person constantly boasted about his achievements, but Sophia had noticed inconsistencies and exaggerations. She realized that when she stopped praising him and subtly pointed out the holes in his narrative, he became visibly uncomfortable. He wasn't used to being questioned, especially about his image. By exposing the cracks in his facade, she took away his ability to manipulate her. Action step. If you feel comfortable, gently question their exaggerated stories or claims. When they realize their image isn't as perfect as they project, their control over the situation will wane. Section 3. Set boundaries and stick to them. The moment you stop validating a narcissist's behavior, you'll notice something profound. They can't handle it. Narcissists thrive on attention, and if you refuse to be a constant source of validation, they become agitated. Setting boundaries might seem harsh, but it's necessary for your peace of mind. Sophia learned this the hard way. She had a colleague who often dismissed her ideas and acted as if he knew better than everyone else. Sophia, eager to please, kept her frustrations to herself, only to see her emotional health take a toll. Then, she remembered a piece of Stoic wisdom. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Inspired by this, she started asserting her opinions more clearly, no longer apologizing for speaking her truth. Slowly, her colleague started to lose his influence over her. and she regained control of the conversation and her emotional energy. Action step. Next time a narcissist tries to dominate the conversation, take a breath, pause, and calmly express your needs. I hear you, but I also want to share my perspective. Boundaries are not just about saying no. They are about asserting your worth and dignity without apology. Section 4. Don't engage in their drama. Silence is your shield. Narcissists love drama. They will often try to provoke emotional reactions, either by attacking you or stirring up conflicts. The key is to not feed into it. Stoicism teaches us to remain undisturbed by external events. Take Marcus, for example. He had a friend who would often bait him into arguments by criticizing his decisions or opinions. Instead of reacting, Marcus learned to remain silent and composed. Over time, the friend's manipulative tactics lost their power as he realized he couldn't get under Marcus's skin. When someone wrongs you, remember that your reaction is your responsibility, not theirs. By refusing to engage in unnecessary conflict, you protect your emotional energy and maintain your integrity. Action step. Next time a narcissist tries to provoke you, take a moment to breathe. Don't react immediately. Instead, choose silence or a neutral response. I'll think about that. This not only diffuses their drama, but also reinforces your control. Section 5. Know when to walk away. Sometimes, the best solution is simply to walk away. Narcissists won't change, and their behavior can be emotionally draining. Recognizing when a relationship is toxic and choosing to leave is not a failure. It's a victory for your mental and emotional well-being. Sophia, after months of struggling with her narcissistic colleague, realized that every interaction left her feeling worse. No amount of boundary setting or silent treatment would change his behavior. One day, she made the hard decision to distance herself from him professionally. She realized that her peace was worth more than any workplace interaction. Action step. When you realize the situation is no longer beneficial for your well-being, take the courageous step to walk away. You owe it to yourself to prioritize your peace. Section 6. Don't take their behavior personally. Narcissists are driven by deep insecurities. Their actions are a reflection of their need to feel superior, not a reflection of your worth. Stoic philosophy reminds us to view others' behavior as outside of our control. Sophia had an epiphany one day when a narcissist she knew started to criticize her appearance in front of others. Initially, she felt humiliated, but then she remembered that what other people say about you is none of your business. This realization shifted her perspective. She didn't need their approval. What mattered was her own sense of self-respect. Action step. When a narcissist criticizes you, pause and remind yourself, this is about them, not me. Practice distancing yourself emotionally from their opinions, as they're only a projection of their inner turmoil. Section 7. Lead with compassion, not sympathy. The Stoics were not advocates for cold detachment. They understood the importance of compassion, but also the need for self-preservation. Compassion for a narcissist does not mean allowing them to walk all over you. Instead, it means recognizing their suffering while maintaining your boundaries. John, after months of struggling with a narcissist, realized something profound. While he couldn't change the person's behavior, he could choose how to respond. Instead of reacting with frustration or anger, he responded with understanding. I see you're going through something, but that doesn't mean I have to sacrifice my well-being for it. He found peace in offering compassion, but never at the cost of his own dignity. Action step. Practice compassion, but never at the expense of your boundaries. I understand you're upset, but I can't be part of this conversation right now. Lead with empathy, but never with self-sacrifice. Conclusion. Rise above the chaos. The narcissist's world is a storm of vanity, insecurity, and manipulation. They will try to drag you into it, but you are not their pawn, as the Stoics taught us. True power lies in our ability to control how we respond. By recognizing their tactics, setting boundaries, and practicing compassion without losing yourself, you will not only handle the narcissist, you will rise above their chaos. Remember, as Epictetus said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Take these steps and empower yourself to remain unshaken, no matter who tries to tear you down. If this guide resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you dealt with a narcissist before? Let us know how you handled it. We're all in this together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay strong. Until next time.